Good morning, everyone. This is Ranger Rob, and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. Yes, I'm starting the video from our studio, and I don't know if you can see much of our studio, but it's also where we have our green screen and stuff like that. So I wanted to start the day out before we go doing piggies and stuff to let you know and give you an update of 2023 and what some of our goals are. Now, you've been hearing about us talking about online sales, and the more research and stuff we're doing, the more that it looks like a reality. Today I actually have a big webinar to go to because we're working with a company that's going to handle selling our pork and other items that we're going to have here for online sales. So basically we'll be selling directly from the homestead, which leaves us in a good position for some of the Oregon exempt requirements and stuff. So yeah, we're really thrilled about that. So it looks like we may use the name centraloregongrown.com. I've got the domain already, and it's not active yet. But our goal is by April we'll be online with our products for Idaho pasture pigs. We also have USDA beef that we're working with, and miscellaneous produce will be on there as summer comes, selling things directly from the homestead, and also local Central Oregon gift ideas and stuff. Like, for example, we have honey coming. Some people that do some gift items here that you would see a lot in our farmers markets and stuff around here. So yeah, it's very exciting, very intensive, a little expensive for startup costs, but we also have, while that's going on, we have a place for prepping. We're investing in a lot of freezers, weighing stations, shipping. We know we'll be doing a range of about 50 miles radius for delivery, and then we're looking at, don't know all the details yet. Some of this is goal oriented, doesn't mean it's reality, of how far we can ship. And we already actually have some orders from out of state. We have to kind of look into that, find out what our options are, packaging, how to pull that off. So we'll be investing a lot in freezers and scales, and our prices, we're not going to be as cheap as a grocery store and stuff, but our quality, oh my gosh, you're going to love it. So we're kind of going to try to do our best to go with grass-fed beef, and organic and high quality pork, and yeah, and we actually have honey already covered, and yeah, and all done in Oregon. So we're very, very excited about that. A lot of work to do. So yeah, stay tuned, keep an eye out for that. We'll keep telling you how that's going. But why we're doing it, I don't know. Just seemed like the right thing to do. I think it's important that we find a way to support our local areas, to give people the opportunity to buy pork. Our site should also be able to handle selling halves and whole porks and beef, and we'll see how that goes. And like I said, some of it might be just wishful thinking. Other parts is, as time goes on, we'll know more. So yeah, company-wise, we actually already are set up. We have a LLC already. It'll all be done under that. Everything that is required to do this appropriately will be done that way. So yeah, we just got to kind of know the ins and outs of what we're supposed to be doing. So yeah, big achievement. And also, this is the same studio we do our podcast from. You probably recognize that microphone there and stuff. And we also run our security cameras, so we watch the whole farm from here. And yeah, so kind of a control room studio, and might look a little boring to you guys, but yeah. And of course, we're doing a lot of study and homework, and looking at how the other companies are doing things. One thing that's important in business is benchmarking. So I've learned that over the years. Even big companies, aerospace companies, they benchmark. And benchmarking just means look at people, don't try to reinvent the wheel. If anything, just go for the things that are lacking or easy for people to use. Our online services should be very easy to use, and so any form of payment that people are using should be available to you. So yeah, we'll go from there. So guys, let's move on with the day. Alright guys, heading on outside, but before I come outside, I want to go inside real quick. I want to let you know we did have some sad things happen this weekend. We lost our baby chicken. Somehow he or she broke its leg in our little holder down here, and yeah, so we had to euthanize it. And my incubator, none of the eggs, the last eggs I put in were good eggs, so we didn't hatch anything either. So not only did we lose a chicken, but we also lost a pig. And for those of you that have watched our videos for a while, you'll realize that we had one little pig, we named it Y, that had a respiratory problem. So when it was a baby, we took it to the vet, did some shots and stuff, thinking it was like a cold or some kind of respiratory problem, and treated it, and it did all right, but always had coughing and was always having problems with breathing. So let's work my way out here anyway. And so anyway, over the weekend we thought we'd move, and anytime he gets excited or moving around this stuff, it's really gasping for air and stuff. So we did the best we could with that pig, and we didn't sell it. It was a pig that would just hold on for ourselves. We wouldn't sell a pig like that. Anyway, we moved her to our other pen over here that had a heat lamp, just to kind of coddle her a little more. But the little piglets that were in there were not being very nice to her and got her excited, and she pretty much collapsed, just couldn't breathe. And if anything, so the doctors said there didn't seem like there was anything wrong with his lungs, but could have been a weak heart. Anyway, with that excitement, we pulled her back out because the other piglets were being so cruel. And anyway, she collapsed and gasping to get enough air, which, you know, is not unusual for Y. And she passed away. And we weren't surprised. It was sad because she was kind of more of a pet. Anyway, so we had to process her. We buried her in our acreage here and stuff. But it was kind of sad. We hate losing any pigs, but we knew that one, you know, there was no way we'd sell it and whatever. And like I said, we just thought we'd try to grow her out and use her for personal consumption, but she didn't make it. So it was kind of sad. The other excitement that's going on around here is we finally bought a livestock trailer, which we need to transport our pigs to the USDA processor, and we didn't really have the means to do that, and we do now. It's an older trailer, so there's a few things, we got a pretty good deal on it, but in return we gotta we're gonna replace tires on it, and it's just a tiny little thing, nothing special, but it will do the job, and we're very grateful for the people that sold it to us. And yeah, in the meantime, it was raining this morning. We also took the RAV4, that blue rig you always see in the driveway. It was getting a all-wheel drive error, in which I got a feeling it's a sensor. So we took it in this morning to have them start working on that. Our goal this year is to get all of our cars ship shape, which normally they are. Anyway, we've been procrastinating on that one. Anyway, it is now in the shop, and hopefully they can fix it. I was trying to avoid a dealership if I can. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, so it's in Redmond at a place called Cascade Auto place that was referred to us, and yeah, we're gonna give them a try. In the meantime, I've got to feed my piggies and make sure they're all settled in. Water's been thawed out, so getting water out here hasn't been a problem. We do have a camera down out here because one of the pigs somehow reached up high enough to grab the antenna and ripped it off. So I had to order an antenna for one of my security cameras. So there's always some excitement here. So also I have a webinar today to learn more about our new software for produce. And yeah, lots of things going on. So let's get my piggies fed. Alright guys, got all the feed here ready to go. Get my gate open, and all my pigs are patiently waiting for food. So we'll roll this on out there, get them all fed, and get on with business. Alright, here's my adults. Sparky, that's our boar, and then our two females, which of course always have to be going potty when we're filming. But how you doing, Spark? Good morning. Hi, babies. These are the greatest pigs ever. Yeah, we got them all hayed up really good for over the weekend, so they're nice, comfy and cozy, and got something to munch on too. But they're ready for food, so I'm not going to make them wait. So let's get them fed. Oh, did we get zapped? We get zapped. Alright guys, over to the other piggies. These are my younger piglets, which aren't so much piglets anymore. And plus one of our breeders, Annie. One of the things we have been doing out here is we've been getting a lot of rain, but we're starting to spread hay throughout the paddocks for a couple of reasons. One is there's always seeds and stuff like that, so it's good for a couple of things: keeping smell down. Two is it's hard to shovel out a lot of stuff right here right for now because of the mud, and like I said, it's kind of planting too. But as the weather's getting a little better here, the more we're going to change these paddocks around a little bit, rotate them. You said we had that one shut down. We set up a mini paddock over here for Y, but like I said, she was just not doing well and passed away. So yeah, we're just going to get her away totally from all the pigs because she's so fragile. But she didn't make it. But we're really not surprised. But these guys are ready to eat, aren't you? Huh? All right, let's get these guys fed. All right, guys, we got the first ones all fed. These guys here. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. As you can tell, this is where little Y was. Should have left her here because these guys had her accepted already, and already didn't have to worry about dominance or anything. But she was definitely having a hard time getting the food, and she was weak. And I probably should have euthanized her when she was a piglet, but we thought we'd try. Live and learn. So these guys are ready for food. Once again, you probably notice we don't always use the bowls because they just tip them over anyway. So this is typically where we pour their food. You guys ready to eat? All right, let's get them fed. Well, we got all the pigs all watered. They're eating away, happy as can be. And it's time to check on the chickens. All right, here's my chickens right here. The trick in here is I gotta make sure that I keep my big rooster calmed down so he doesn't beat the hell out of me. So they've tipped over their feeders. Usually means that they're empty. So I'm gonna set the camera down, get them fed, try to stay alive, and go from there. All right, we got them all fed. They're happy chickens. Gosh, I hate coming out here this time of year. We've got to start working on this greenhouse pretty soon. Part of my hydroponics I'm taking out over here. I'm not stopping hydroponics. I'm just don't need that much. And yeah, lots of things to do, especially since we're selling produce online. We're gonna go much heavier into corn. So we'll probably do some corn here along with what's up front. So yeah, how's my puppies? Hi guys. They're ready to come in. So all right, let's go finish. We're all finished up here, so time to move on. Okay, one of the last things I was going to bring up before we go inside is once again we have a gentleman getting ready to bulldoze this 2 acres here. What we're doing is just taking down the sagebrush, not taking down trees or anything. Then we're going to plant it, and my materials for the new fencing for Sparky, our boar, is going to go in that section, which has already been done. But yeah, so it's going to get really busy this Thursday on the next weekend. And like I said, we're going to keep in mind getting the gardens in shape. We have lots of time still, but I'm going to try not to procrastinate so bad. So yeah, so much to do. Still kind of depressing to be in this winter weather. Today is all gray, a little bit of a breeze. It's not a sparkling day in Central Oregon, for those who need to know, but it's okay day. So today is a good day to do some research, spend some time on the computer, do those kind of things we need to do, and we need to get our act together a little bit. We'll probably try to get a podcast going. I was giving everybody a break for a while because we're all kind of depressed dealing with the weather and the winter. But as soon as we kind of got around the corner and we're in January, we're thinking about our gardens again and things like that. So that kind of pulls you out of that slump a little bit. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Try not to make it too long. Please take the time. If you have any questions about our produce, our meat, and things like that, we're in the early stages. We're not online yet. But do write down CentralOregonGrown.com. That's the domain that will have our software. And we'll go from there. And we might do a podcast this week. So guys, that's all I got for today. Please take the time to like, share, subscribe. That all really helps us out. We really appreciate that. So guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.
This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.